Okay, good afternoon, students. We can start the class.
Afternoon, sir.
Yes, good. Okay, today also first session we are going to discuss about the calculations of the band rate with two case studies. One case study is about the failure in case of band rate. That I think some of you might already know that one. Second case study is very interesting. The how the band rate becomes successful one. First we will discuss the failure, then we will discuss the success. The reason then only you will try to understand. Of course, it is a negative thing, but take it in a positive manner. Then second session, you are going to discuss about the food panda case. I hope you are already prepared for that one. I expect all the students should participate because I am preparing the list. Some of the students so far not even speaking, and few students they are participating in all the case studies. Very nice to see that one. I am entering every day who are all participating in the case study. So after the end of the last case study, I will take a pic and post in our group how you are performing. That also a very important thing. So you can chat with the moderator who is going to be appointed and be prepared for that one. Okay. So, so let us go for the reflections what we have discussed in the previous class. Very nice answers from all of you. Once again, some of the students respond well. Two students till today they answered for all the questions. I hope you know about that one. From beginning to end till last class, they answered for all the questions. And almost 80% of the students they answered for more than 80% of the questions. A good successful rate. And yeah, I used to fix only 75% minimum, but you already answered nice. And answer is also very good one. Anyhow, I will not consider the answer because this is not the correct answer. Any answer may be correct. We are discussing only the social science. Okay. So very good answers from you. I asked about the band rate of a restaurant. Today also we are going to discuss about the food panda, how the band rate they are going to calculate, what are all the issues there. You are going to give more suggestion. So nice answers from you. And I have gone through that one. Even some of them answered about the Zomato faced 80% of the band rate, but they recovered now. But they tried to answer. Next answer is very interesting, nice. More food waste will leads to uncontrolled band rate. Very nice answer. Good. And I never expected that answer. Your thinking is very good. Hmm. Then only I informed about our students. When you are doing the case study, you can discuss like that. Because usually in case of restaurants, they won't see about this type of food waste. They will say that, oh, we constructed good for ambience, but we are spending too much amount for ambience and nice decoration for the dishes, plates. That is too costly. They used to say all those things, but none of the hotel owners they used to say that more food waste. Very nice answer. Good. This is how your thinking should come. I appreciate all these students. They you answered nice, and you can see some of the students nearly mentioned that band rate for a restaurant will be the money invested on groceries, electricity charges also. That one of the restaurants they introduced one technology for switch off the fans, lights, everything. When the customer is not in a particular table, automatically the light will be switched off. There won't be any fan. Even AC direction will change. such thing they introduced. It is available in Amazon. One of my students told like that. I have not seen, but I think it is available. Very nice answer. Then the hike in the price of raw materials. Very nice answer. Onion prices, especially hotels never expect about the price increase in onion. Now you are facing that problem. All these things we are going to once again discuss in case of the second hour. But I accept all of your answer. Very nice answers. Even the first answer, investing in new product, something it is good. We may assume that new product will go good, but unfortunately, it may also face some problem. In case of dosa wala example, what we discussed in the first class itself related to that one, because dosa wala identified what are all the new types of dosa he can introduce. He clearly anticipated that one. That is why he never faced the loss. I think the student clearly gone through that case and answered the first answer. Very good. So likewise, I expect all the students should answer. Not for the mark's sake, even though we have included for the mark's sake, but I expect such type of thinking. You have to change your thinking, out of box thinking. You are all postgraduate students. Okay. So and in case of concepts, it is very easy. You can study from LMS. We are discussing the basic thing from the LMS only. Coming to the news regarding our topic, you might have gone through this news. Two college friends built a startup that became a profitable under a year. That means within 1 year, they are able to get revenue. Nice revenue. In technical terms, we used to call it as payback period. Within 1 year, see that one. I think they used to work for 24 hours. More than they can't work. They have to work hard working pace. They achieved that one. You can gone through this article, nice article. They are from Raipur. Only they mentioned that one. I think they worked in Microsoft. It is mentioned like that in Hyderabad, and some of another from US headquarters organization. They worked with the even Twitter co-founder Jack. Finally, they introduced the new concept in app development and they got it nicely. See that one. Why I told this story means within 1 year, most of the organizations are failing. We have discussed in the previous class in the introduction of the band rate. In case of India, there are a number of failures in startups. But how these two fellows and good friends, they started business, they banned the band rate. See that one. I don't know how they banned the band rate because they overtake all the expenses and they generated income. See that one. Banning the band rate is not a very easy job. Today we are going to discuss about the Ola case study once again. In case of band rate, how difficult they find to ban the band rate. But you can see by this age itself, these students, they did it well. The reason, of course, in my view, they are out of box thinking. They used technology well. They leveraged the technology, or they might have utilized a new type of technology to reduce the cost. That is very important. I can't know that I went to Coimbatore because previously I worked there. One of the hotel industries, they introduced robo. In Bangalore, it was a failure one. In case of Indira Nagar, they introduced in one hotel. They introduced robo to pick up the food items everywhere. But in Coimbatore, in Tamil Nadu, I've seen in one hotel that They introduced the robots. Once again, there they made it successful. They reduced the cost. I think computer science students are here. They introduced some artificial intelligence network with that one. By seeing the face, by seeing the eye movement, and by with the help of the Amazon Alexa words. We are using Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant without knowing that this Amazon and Google is recording our voice clearly. They wish to study our behavior. When you are entering into that hotel, they are telling welcome. Then they are showing this is they are introducing that one, the robo. It is asking your mail ID to get the feedback, like our Google form. I don't know how, I don't know the technology, but they are asking the mail ID to send your welcome note. Immediately I used to type that one. Remaining thing, I don't know what happened, but it is asking what are all dishes I have taken in last 1 year. Oh, I'm wondering how this Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa helped. I don't know. Then after that, I asked that manager. He directed to me to a technology center in that one. That person is telling, sir, you are using Gmail in your home. You are using Amazon Alexa to communicate with your channels, everything. Yes, and you are ordering some of the foods previously. All this menu we are able to see. We are paying good amount to Google Analytics team and Amazon. See that one, how they enable the technology. That's what the student clearly mentioned today, bringing the food waste down and to reduce the burn rate. What are all the techniques they are using? Nicely, they used to study and they are telling these are the dishes liked by you. You will order for this thing. They clearly expecting and they are telling you will take minimum 2 items of this one. And they introduced some kara bonda. That is something a new dish. I ordered once in Bangalore, and it is selling the dish openly. See that one, how it identified, and it tends to reduce the waste. Not only cost of the human being, wages, everything, but it clearly shows the cost reduction. First, the hotel owner assumed that introducing robo is a tough one. It will be very costly. For 3 months, he mentioned it is costly. Fourth month onwards, he mentioned that the cost tends to reduce, especially in case of wastage. That is how the technology has been developed. I think these two students is using that one. I hope the MCA students, the MSc computer students, you are all here. You are going to find out how to ban the ban rate. By 2030, I will see all of you using that technology when I am seeing you in physically. Hmm? See that one. That is why this news is very important I have given. Coming to the concept level, I already told. In case of band rate, there is one concept called runway concept. Runway concept means it is nothing. Don't worry about that one. When the flight is moving, when it is moving in runway, it is safe. When it's go started upward direction, then there is a risk. But if the flight is moving in the runway only, it won't get any profit. See that one. Only if it goes to runway, then it moves upward direction, it will get the profit. Otherwise, if the flights are running in the same runway, it is equivalent to a bus. So runway concept here says that how much cash you are having to meet your expenses, how many days or how many months you will have cash to run your business. Now today, if you are opening your box, cash box, it says that you are having 1 lakh rupees. So what you will do, 1 lakh rupees you are having means you will be very satisfied. The reason is you may say next 2 months I am able to run with this cash. Remember that you are having 1 lakh rupees. You are saying that next 2 months I am able to run my business without any hindrance. That means your runway is 2 months. Every month you will spend 50,000 rupees. So next to 2 months, you are having sufficient cash. 1 lakh rupees you are having means for next 2 months you can run. That concept is called runway concept in band rate. That means smoothly you can sail for 2 months. You are in a safe position. After that only you tends to move up. If you spend more than that amount, you will get profit. That is, you have to move upward direction. How many days we can go in the same runway? You need more cash. Of course, the vision is different. That we discussed in first 2 units, how your vision should be. Even in case of Asim Premji, he mentioned that his runway was around 15 years. Now, that means, according to Asim Premji, 15 years he can run without even a single income. He can pay salaries to everybody for next 15 years. That is his runway. Asim Premji runway is 15 years. After that, only he has to worry. That means minimum level. But what are all the income he is gaining? It can be utilized for picking their phone, the flight upward direction. That is the runway concept, what we are using in case of band rate. So you are studying the band rate to know your runway, how many days you are able to run. Even if you are getting pocket money from your mom and dad, you are thinking. So if your mom gives you 200 rupees for today, what you will think? Okay, tomorrow also we can survive. That means 2 days is your runway. But somebody may think, mom gives 200. You can ask dad. Dad may give only 50 rupees. But for girls means dad will give another 100 rupees. So you will get 150 rupees. Then if your grandma is there, nicely you can go slowly and ask grandma, I I am going to college. I need to buy one new pen. So give me 100. You will clearly match. Now you are having 250 rupees. That means that you will plan, okay, I'm having 250 rupees. So for next 2 days, I need not ask money from mom and dad so that I can sail smoothly. That means your runway is 2 days. After that, once again, you will ask your dad and mom. But if you are asking 500 rupees, your mom will think, dad will think, but you are telling some new plan. That's what I told one of my students. He used to get 1,000 rupees. What he will do? Morning 9 o'clock, he will invest in stock market. He is having the account, demat account. He used to invest in stock market, minimum 1,000 rupees. He already saved some amount, so he used to invest 5,000 rupees actually. But every day he used to save 1,000 rupees and invest. By 5 o'clock, he will get or convert this 1,000 rupees into 2,000. Some of the days, some days are minimum 1,200. Previously, that is before this COVID period, he is telling. That means his runway is just 1 hour only. Morning 8 o'clock, he got money from his mom, 1,000 rupees. Till 9 o'clock, he is running. By 9 o'clock, he started flying. See that one. That is why this has been matched with the runway concept. Evening when he is returning back, his 1,000 rupees become 2,000 because he is investing in stock market. Share market, anyhow, ups and downs are there. He is a wise investor. You know clearly he used to have one link with Sharecom, and even we can study from him clearly. Oh, what is the share going upward direction, downward direction? You used to get the money like that. See that one? He is said to be a rational investor. He is a different type of entrepreneur who is investing in share market. His runway is only 1 hour, 8 to 9. After that, business time for him. After that, his flights move in the upward direction. See that one. That is why we used to call it as runway. Dear students, when you are presenting your budget to any one of the investors, you are able to tell all those things. You are developing a very nice app. You are going to present with your venture capitalist for asking fund. I think I have shared some of the news with you. You can show your what is your product, your prototype everywhere, and they will ask suddenly, what is your runway rate? You are able to tell. You are manufacturing product for 1 year, then they may ask, what is your runway rate? What is your burn rate? They will ask. So you are able to answer. Of course, you need not know how to calculate, but you must know what is that meaning. In case of app development, we are going to discuss the runway will be very, very slow. But once customer accepted, your runway becomes suddenly moving in the upward direction. You will immediately kick up, fly, ready to fly. That is in app development. If customers are not ready to accept, your runway will go straightly, or sometimes it will stop. You- that you must know. How much cash you are having, how many days you are able to survive. That is the runway concept. Here is the one of the chart which shows the band rate and runway. You will see one of the example today. One calculations. Don't worry, you can understand. It is not for the examination purpose. There won't be any problem or numerics, so you need not worry. Okay, how you are calculating the band rate and runway rate. Okay, band rate is calculated with help of this formula: beginning cash balance minus ending cash balance, time period during measurement. Time period means difference between the opening and ending date, 3 months or 2 months. That is called the burn rate, because nowadays, in case of if you are going for getting the fund from Tiger Venture Capital, I think you may know about that one. Tiger Venture Capital, they are having a very good software for that one. If you want to submit your business plan, you need not prepare write like a big paper, and you need not write like that one. They are having the software. That software will ask all these details. So you are able to fill that one. By this time, you can't think. It will say your, finally, it will tell your band rate. How the software will calculate your band rate? This is the formula. Now, there are more Excel templates are there to calculate that one. The what is the band rate of your organization? Likewise, what is your runway concept? Current cash balance divided by band rate is the runway concept. I given simple example there. Just see. You need not calculate. Now today you can, if you want, you can try to calculate. But the exam purpose, you must understand. Okay. One of the startup is having 9 lakh cash, and their band rate is 1 lakh per month. What is their runway rate? Simple thing. Only for your understanding, I am telling this example. That is, in the beginning date, you are having 9 lakh rupees in the form of ready-made cash, maybe with the bank. Now, in some countries, you can't even depend upon the bank. Suddenly, they are closing the bank. Came to know that one of the African country recently, the publics are not asked or not permitted to withdraw money from the bank. So in those countries, this formula won't work out. Here you can see you are having either in cash or with bank or with both item 9 lakh rupees. And you are spending minimum 1 lakh per month without any income. That is very important thing. If the income is coming means you are ready to fly. Yes. So be clear. That means you are having 9 lakh rupees. You are spending 1 lakh per month. That means your cash runway is 9. That means till 9 months, you can go in the same runway. You won't move up. That is the safety place. You are safety only for 9 months because this is essential. Most of the startups, they may not have the cash. They assume that our payback period is 6 months, so that only 6 months we can run like this. After that, we will get the income. But if you fail to get the income after 6 months, what will happen? That is the failure of startups. So, dear students, try to calculate for your business. When you are starting your business, you must know these things so that you can maintain the cash. Even today, we are going to discuss in Food Panda. They invested a huge amount in different places, but they fails to know about clearly what will be their cash runway, how many months they are able to survive. That is important. Let us see another example, a very big example. So first go through that one. Don't worry, this is only for your understanding. You must know band rate because if you want to go to the business, they will ask. Even now banks are asking your band rate. If they are ready to give a loan to you, they are asking. So let us see this example first. If you are having paper pen, you can try to calculate because you are going to check whether I have done correctly. Okay. This is the issue. A startup, they have raised rupees 100 lakhs. I used to mention in lakhs. There is American system because most of the softwares are following American system instead of 1 crore. Hmm. In case of India, we used to call it as 1 crore. They used to call it as 100 lakhs. Okay. They raised 1 crores, that is 100 lakhs. That means a new startup, they are going for the business. So what they did, they got the fund from venture capital. They have shown the prototype, hmm, and it has been accepted as market feasibility. All these things over. Minimum requirements have been over. So very good funding for that company. They received around 100 lakhs. Then their own fund, they have invested around 15 lakhs. They may have their own funds. Without your funds, you can't go for business. Okay. It is mandatory in India. Here, 100 lakh they received from the venture capital. Then 15 lakhs, he invested his own money. So at present, he is having 115 lakhs. Okay. So they are expecting the profit after 3 months only, because 3 months they have to produce the product, and if they are doing app they have to find out who are all the customers. It takes minimum 3 months. In this example what they quoted, but some cases industry means it takes minimum 1 year to get income. For 3 months they mention they are going to lose rupees 2,50,000, 3 lakhs and 2,75,000. That means first month they have to spend 2,50,000. Maybe in case of restaurants, you will see the income immediately. But in some of the business, I think Nitish is selling, is going for developing the app. Nitish won't get within 1 month the customer. If he gets 1 month a customer means he has to think, oh, something wrong in it. That is also important thing. If he gets a good customer, it takes 3 months time. Then Nitish will maintain the customer throughout the life. That is in case of app development. So first 3 months we have to spend something. If you are running a microbiology lab, now you are having 115 lakhs. Within 3 months you can't attract more customers, because you have to depend upon number of hospitals. All the hospitals will ask bribe. Without bribe they won't send any patient to your lab. Even in case of journalism students, you may be a good videographer, you are a very good writer of news, immediately nobody can accept. It takes minimum time. By the time you have to spend, you have to, as a journalism student, you have to buy camera, you have to go for identifying the room, maybe virtual rooms, you have to see some of the politicians, and you have to bribe also. Bribe in the sense donations. You have to do all those things. First 3 months, some of the expenses you can't even account. That is uncontrollable. That's what we are saying. Here they mention uncontrollable of 2,50,000 in first month, second month 3 lakh rupees, next month 2,75,000. In such case, how the software will calculate your band rate, how the software will tell you the cash runway, that we are going to see. Nowadays, you are having software. Once upon a time, when I was studying, my faculty used to give all these things. We will prepare and calculate. Even when I joined in first time a bank, we have to calculate all these things. But nowadays, you are all lucky fellows. Software will calculate, but you must know what is that one. Okay. So how the software will calculate the band rate? So total loss for the 3 months. It is not the loss. They spend 2,50,000 plus 3 lakh plus 2,75,000. So for 3 months, there is a loss of 8,25,000. Actually, it is not a loss, uncontrollable expense. We are unable to control our own expenses for 8,25,000 for first 3 months. Okay, so once if you calculate 8,25,000, you have to apply the formula for the band rate. We have discussed the band rate formula. You can see in the end, that is beginning balance minus ending balance. I think it is there. Formula is here. Beginning balance minus ending balance divided by number of months. That is the band rate formula. So what we are doing, we have already calculated this amount, 106 lakh 75,000. How we are calculating? You can see that one. We are having the opening balance of 115 lakhs. I have mentioned in lakhs, 115 lakhs. Then there is a loss of 3 months, 8 lakh 25,000. So after deducting that one, you will get the ending balance. The ending balance is equivalent to something 106 lakh 75,000. Therefore, the band rate is opening balance. Opening balance means we were having 115 lakhs. So what I'm doing, 115 lakhs minus 106 lakh 75,000 divided by 3 months. We are calculating for 3 months. So the band rate is 2,75,000. That is the calculation. So your software will tell your band rate per month is 2,75,000. Nothing. This simple common sense you have to use. But one software will calculate, you will worry why it is showing this amount. As an venture student, you must know what is this. That is why I'm telling. Okay. Your band rate is 2,75,000. That means on an average, you are spending 2,75,000 without any income. That is important thing. Only after 3 months you are going to get income. You are having 115 lakhs, but you are spending 2,75,000. Your band rate, firing rate is 2,75,000 per month. You are spending unnecessarily for 2,75,000. That's what the band rate. Because they will ask you the question whether this expenses is controllable or not, whether this expenses is needed or not. If you are saying it is needed, but they venture capitalists believe that it's not needed means they will put under the band rate. Say, for example, Nitish is going and for the Tiger Group of Investments. Nitish has developed a very nice app. He got the patent right, everything. Like Ola, next Nitish is going to introduce a new aggregator model. So these people will ask, in Tiger means it is in Bangalore only, Tiger Global. It is in one of the big park there, tech park there. So they will ask Nitish, Nitish, you are mentioning a very good app. You are, I think you are going to gain very good income. How much you are going to spend for advertisement? Oh, Nitish will say, okay, I am going to spend around 10 lakh rupees per month as the advertisement. They will ask where you are going to spend. Nitish will say, no, I am going to spend for Google ad, everything. But they assume that this 10 lakh is unwanted amount. What they will assume, they will put the 10 lakh for the band rate purpose. So finally they will tell Nitish, you are good, but your band rate comes around 10 lakh rupees, you know. By the time Nitish, you have to think, why this person is telling band rate? That is why you are studying. That means they assume that Nitish is going to spend 10 lakh rupees on advertisement, but these fellows are thinking that this 10 lakh is waste and they consider as an band rate. That is this example. Okay, so band rate in this example is 2,75,000. Then how we are calculating the runway? See that one. Now we are spending 2,75,000 per month. In the beginning, we are having some amount. So at the end, after 3 months, current cash balance divided by band rate is the runway. So at present, we are having 106 lakh 75,000. We have discussed here. That is ending balance. Closing balance we have discussed 106 lakh 75,000. So 106 lakh 75,000 divided by band rate 2 lakh 75,000. It comes around 38.8 81 months. That means your cash runway is 38 months. Dear students, it means since you are having the cash of 106 lakh 75,000, around 38 months, you will be in a safer position. After that, if there is no income, you can't survive. That is the concept of cash runway. In this example, they estimated for 3 months, and at the end, they mentioned that the cash runway is equivalent to 38 months, approximately equivalent to. As I told, there is no correct answer or no wrong answer. Suddenly, it may decrease because of increase in expenses, but they are estimating Nitish cash runway is 38 months. That means Nitish is able to be in a safer position for 38 months. After 38 months, if he is not getting income, it is very tough to survive. That is why it is called as burning rate. Within these 38 months, Nitish has to plan clearly how we can get the income. Okay. So this is essential for your calculation. Dear students, when you are preparing the business plan or when you are preparing your business, think about your band rate. How many months you are having the cash runway? What is your band rate? How to decrease that one? You have to think. But some expenses, it is essential. Never assume that these expenses are unnecessary. You have to find that is your mind, your thinking concept. That is the concept of this cash runway and the band rate. Okay, you must understand clearly with the application. Usually they will speak like that. Oh, your band rate is too much. It is 10 lakh rupees. Your cash runway is just 2 months. How you will survive? They will ask. You are able to answer. For a microbiology students, they will say, oh, you are buying chemicals, everything. You are spending huge money. You are burning around 2 lakhs rupees per month. And your runway is only for 2 months. Whether you are able to run your business, they may ask. You are able to answer. And you have to think, oh, we are spending too much. And within 2 months, we have to get customer. Otherwise, our microbiology lab won't survive. Journalism student, you have to think clearly. These are all the essential things for the application side. Of course, for theory, you will know what is the band rate, what is mean by cash runways. Okay, coming to the technical points. Some of them argued that how to decrease the band rate from the finance side, not from any other side. They used to sell that by selling equity. By selling equity means by selling your own asset and generate funds. Personal assets, no other way. In case of Bill Gates, we have discussed on the other day clearly. Even Bill Gates used to sell some of his property in the beginning stage. Microsoft was introduced for the third time. First, he never named as the Microsoft. He closed to two organizations because of huge band rate. Then, second time when he tasted the failure, I'm telling, tasted the failure. When Gates tasted the failure, then he knows that, oh, we are not giving importance for the band rate and cash run away. Then he realized when Microsoft was introduced, he planned well. That is why he used to tell, I won't appoint any person who is having very good knowledge. I will appoint only the lazy fellows to do the smart work. I think now you must understand this thing. Why Bill Gates told that one. It is one way to reduce the cost. If Gates appointed some of the B.Tech students or M.Tech students for Microsoft, and if they are very active, of course, they will do the work very long. He has to pay huge amount as the salaries. But Gates clearly mentioned to the venture capitalists that I will appoint only lazy fellow. The reason they asked, he clearly defended. The reason is, if I appoint lazy fellow, they work smart. He can reduce the burn rate. The cash runway will be suddenly moving up. That is how Bill Gates understand after the failure of two of his startup, their students. That is the Gates, how he made it successful. These are all the something. Let us see. Some of the person says that whether band rate be good if you are spending for advertisement. Definitely some cases it may be good, but nobody knows that whether this advertisement is for good or bad, or advertisement will get income or not. Nobody knows.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, in the previous slides, there were more points, sir. So, uh,
Oh yes. Oh, one more thing, very interesting thing. I felt very good, Nitish. Through sweet equity, that is another interesting thing to reduce the band rate. Sweet equity. Now we used to call it as called crowdfunding. Crowdfunding means there are some platform. I think I already sent you one of the link from Indian government, Indian Innovation Council link. If you are having innovative product, you can showcase that one. And by seeing your product, somebody from somewhere else ready to fund. Of course, in India, for 2 years, you can go for crowdsourcing. That is called sweet equity. You need not return money. You can get the money at free of cost. Free of cost means based upon your innovative idea, they are ready to give the fund. That is called sweet equity. Very important thing. If your work is good, you will gain sweet equity. Sweet equity means if Nitish is creating a nice product, what other way others will do? Ajit will give investment automatically. Ajit will see, oh, Nitish is doing good. His product will survive. We can join hands with Nitish. That is the sweet equity of Nitish, how he is generating the funds. That is very important thing. Most of the thing is very essential. Crowdsourcing is essential in band rate. If Nitish is planning, okay, our band rate is increasing, what we can do, but your product is good, Nitish product is good, he can post in crowdfunding platforms. I am telling one example, or he can post even in WhatsApp group. Somebody can see, Justin can see, Rahul can see, Angel can see, they will see, oh, Nitish product is good. Why can't we can join with Nitish? They will come forward and join hands with Nitish. That is called sweet equity. The fund is coming from their friends with the closed circle for your business. By that one, you can reduce the band rate because you are getting the income. Of course, then free money grants are there. Free money grants means government will give the subsidy for you. But there are some bribes they are telling in India. I don't know. Say, for example, if you want to go for a very big, reliable electricity generation sources, sustainable electricity generation using solar power, government is giving subsidy. They are telling you can invest in solar. We are ready to give 50% of your investment. That is called free money grants, subsidy. That is why if you are doing a sustainable business, be clear, sustainable business, you can get free money grants from the government. This is called subsidiary. Very good example is Bangalore Airport also. Bangalore Airport received subsidiary from the government of India. Then only they planned everything. That is the concept how you can reduce the band rate. Immediately you can plan for new things. If somebody Justin is planning for some new source of energy, sustainable energy using solar power, Justin will get a subsidy from government, both from Karnataka government as well as from the central government. He will get the free money grants. This money can be utilized for your cash runway. You can maintain a safety. That means immediately you can invest something good for another 2 months and get benefited. Last only selling the debt. Selling the debt is nothing but you have to borrow loan from the banks. If your bond rate is increasing, if no other alternative is available, you have to go for borrowing loan, selling the debt. Maybe you have to pledge your asset and you have to borrow loans. That is the in most of the Indian startups borrowed loan from banks. They are unable to repay to the banks. They are facing that problem. So never go for still the selling the debt. Try to stop with first two. You can sell your equity. You can get the money. Then sweet equity is very nice. Crowdsourcing. Crowdfunding you can get because your idea is good. That is how you can create a good runway for you. Once your runway is good, you can quickly start flying. That is why you must know this thing. These are all the strategies what we are using in case of
Hello,
this. Yes,
sir.
Nitish?
This free money grant, sir. Uh,
Yes.
do we have to repay once? Like how
No, no,
big?
no, no. You need not repay. It is subsidiary, free amount given by the government. Government allotted for number of purposes, especially 50% grant for solar power. Like that, the priority sector loans are there. Some area they have given the free subsidy. When the software technology park concept was introduced in 1990s onwards till now 2000, the software technology park they have been given subsidy by the government. If you are doing a BPO service, government will give minimum 10 lakh rupees. They gave till 2000. After that, software park developed well in case of our Silicon Valley, Bangalore. Then they are not giving. Depends upon the locality and usage. If you are doing your business in rural place, more grants are given by the state governments nowadays. Even I came to know in case of Kerala that Kudumbashree Self-Help Group, they are getting very good subsidy from Kerala government. That is in Andhra Pradesh government also doing that one. For startup business, minimum 25,000. Of course, it is a very small money. They are giving minimum 25,000 for the new startups in technology area. If you are doing a small business with the help of any new innovative technology for developing startup money, they are giving 25,000. If your technology is accepted by government, then the government is giving a subsidy of 5 lakhs to you. So that is the concept. We will see that one in the last unit in last topic. Okay, what are all the subsidies given by the government?
Hello,
So
sir.
yes, Nitish,
Sir, what is the meaning of selling equity, sir? Sir, I don't know, sir, since I don't know about much about commerce, sir.
selling equity means selling, converting or investing your own money in your
Okay, sir.
family, your money from your dad, or if you are having cash in your pocket, you are investing your own money. Okay, that is selling equity.
So it's
You are
basically,
sacrificing your money and you are investing in the business.
sir.
That
So
is
it's
uh,
basically bootstrapping, sir.
Yes, yes, bootstrapping.
Okay, sir.
Your money only. Usually,
Okay.
pay second generation parents, they used to give money like that. It is generated from even grandparents to grandparents. Usually, that is the concept. How these people used to reduce the band rate. Okay, and here is the another concept. Whether the band rate is good, that is also you have to think. Most of them are saying that band rate is not good, but few others says that band rate is good because they are spending money. In future you will get very good income. That is the concept they used to tell. And as I already mentioned, not all high band rate is bad. Understand that one. Because you are spending huge money for advertisement, but suddenly it may give income to you. That is very important thing. So it depends upon you. That is why I told whether it is controllable or uncontrollable, whether it will gain income or not, that is also important. You are doing a very good ambience for your hotel business. You are spending minimum 50 lakhs for your ambience. Whether that band rate is good or bad, nobody can decide. It depends upon the fashion technology on the particular day. Because some of the customer, by seeing your thing, they will take a selfie and post it in Instagram. And by seeing that one, their friends will come. The ambience created a good customer income. In such case, the band rate is not bad. I told the example of Jayanagar visit. How in that hotel they created. He invested huge money in technology for one bulb set with some projector, etc. around projector. But now it is gaining income. The investment in that bulb is not, or a projector is not bad. So there are contrary rule like that. So it depends upon the expenses you are planning. You should have a thinking over that one. Okay. So that is why you must know how much capital you have to raise for your runway. That is important. You plan that only after 15 months you will get income means you should have the capital for running your business for 15 months. Dear students, you must know you are planning, okay, after 15 months only we will get income. So how much you can invest? Nitish may ask, he developed a very good app. He may ask the question, how much capital I have to invest in the app? App is not having any expenses. He may explore the technology well. But he is having doubt why the commerce people are saying, management people are saying capital, capital. How much capital I need? That is a question from him. Anybody, you must understand. So how you will judge your capital? How much capital you have to invest? As a microbiology student, you must know how much you have to invest in your lab. Journalists must know how much investment you have to invest. Never assume that nothing. You are having very good camera. I will take photo from outside and I will come to my office or my home. I am having a very nice laptop. I will use that one. I will send to the news channels. I will get income. So I no need for capital. You may argue like that. It is not like that. Capital means you are estimating that after 15 months only you are going to get the income. So till 15 months, how you are able to survive, where you will do, what are the activities you have to do. If you are simply speaking silent and sleeping, it is waste. No customers are coming, no customers are coming, then no, originally no customers will come. For 15 months you are planning what we have to do. All these expenses total only the capital. If Nitish is going to create a nice app, He estimated only after 6 months, only more customers will come. So till 6 months, what he has to do? He can't simply sit. He has to approach number of per client. I have developed the app. This is my prototype. You can see what are all the features. Nitish has to generate more customers. He has to meet. For that, he needs cash. For 6 months, how many customers he is going to meet, how much expenses it incur, that total is indirectly called as the capital. So minimum Nitish has to invest around 5 lakh rupees, even though app development is not having any production cost. For at least 3 months, he has to meet clients. For that purpose, he need money. Such amount he has to invest as the capital. If he is not investing in the capital, his burn rate will burn and his flight will not move up. It will be in the ground only. That is the concept of this burn rate. Okay, I think we're running out of time. We'll discuss. We are having two case studies. We'll discuss in the next class. We'll have the coffee break. We'll meet once again by 3:35, and be ready with your plan how you are going to save food panta. The question for first hour is purely based upon what is your expectation of runway, how many months you want to go in the runway for your business. You are already having some product in your mind. Okay, if you are deciding to have the microbiology lab, how many months it takes to generate revenue, how many months you will go in the runway, after that only you will start flying. Okay, you are going to mention in the Google form that how many months you are expecting runway for your business. Anything you can dream and justify that one. I am going to do the, or I am going to create a microbiology lab. So my runway will be 2 months. Or you can mention my runway will be 2 days. If you want to be a stockbroker, you can mention at that one also. My runway will be just 2 days. Try to mention. That is my question. We'll meet by 3:35. Be ready with your ideas for Food Panda. Okay? And thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.